Here we are back at Cypress Mountain for the ski cross event. Looking forward to this one, second event of day 2 of the Winter World Championships. And boy, I'm excited for this one. Seeing who the fastest skier is in this particular event. We've seen some skiing events for speed done already in this Winter World Championships with the alpine skiing downhill, as our first competitor Mario will be sent down the track, and much like the snowboard cross, same kind of track here. We'll see what kind of time Mario can put forth here. Record time in this event is held by Peach of 54.273, and we'll see if certain competitors can change their luck after some had a rough first day. I'm thinking of a couple in mind right now. Blaze to be one who missed out on some finals. And maybe some other competitors like Yoshi and Shadow can continue their success. So Mario already starting off not the greatest start in the world here. It's about 4 seconds behind world record pace. See what kind of time he's going to get here as he enters the final stretch here and crosses the finish line. Yes. 59.044. Next competitor coming up will be Donkey Kong, so pretty decent time there for Mario. Sub-minute. You're definitely going to have to be a sub-minute time to qualify for finals. Remember, finals are top 8 times advance. So DK off to the races already. We'll see what kind of time he puts forward here. Turning is massively important in making sure that you keep your speed and momentum going down this track. Pretty good, not the best start here for DK. We'll see what kind of that poor start at the beginning and jumping when you didn't need to there is going to cost him some time. If you're just joining us or didn't see the events from earlier today, wonderful curling event earlier. Just high octane curling action that went right down to the wire. It came down to the last throw of the game. But here we are, ski cross event, second competitor DK. It'll be above a minute. We'll see what that final time is. And DK. And it's going to be a 102.081. Metal Sonic is your next competitor coming up here. So we'll see if he can beat that time and actually maybe top that 59.044 that Mario had. 3, 2, 1, go! And Metal Sonic off to the races here. Oh, no, not the... Tried to cut across there through the deeper part of the snow and ended up flying right into a flag there. He's going to go into this turn now. Can he pick up some speed, though, off these bumps and off these jumps here, too, as well? See if he can pick that up. Metal getting into that first sharp turn, or gonna have to pick up some massive speed coming up here if he's gonna have a shot to even get under a minute. Yeah, as you can see, 7 seconds almost behind world record pace. It's not the position you want to be in as Metal hits the final stretch here, and he will cross the finish line. We'll see what that final time is. Looks to be over a minute. And it's a 102.013. Tails, your next competitor coming up here. And that'll be our 4th competitor thus far. Second for Team Sonic. So we've had an even split so far of Team Mario and Team Sonic in order of which they go. We'll see if he can top the 3 previous times before him. And Tails is off to the races here. Oh, okay. Tried to cut across the snow. It actually kind of paid off there a little bit. That's what Metal was trying to do earlier. And Tails now has a decent amount of speed now going into this zigzagging area right now. Okay, decent start. Not the best jump there, but he is only just under 2 seconds behind world record pace. Still going, and that's, oh, nice job there. And Tails just continuing to keep it going as, wow, okay, entering this final stretch now. Just picking up tons of speed as he crossed the finish line. We'll see what that kind of time is. And this will be a 58.176, so nearly a second faster than Mario. That's our first 4 competitors out of the way. Next competitor coming up will be Sonic. So it'll be interesting to see how this pans out. And Sonic off to the races now. So 2 sub-minute times, 2 over a minute times. Sonic, our 5th competitor right now, going down the hill. We'll see what he does here. And it goes into that big turn. Trying to pick up a decent amount of speed here. Not a whole lot out of that, though. He's about 3 seconds behind world record pace here with that time by Peach. Is a pretty good time. But let's see. Oh, Sonic now. Oh, uses that extra. Use that special. Goes into the fencing a little bit. Can he pick up enough speed to cross the finish line? That's going to be a really good time. We'll see what that final time is. Yes. And that's going to be a 56.875, a phenomenal time, actually, as we'll see Amy come up next here for the ski cross, the next competitor. So a really good time out of Sonic there. And Amy's out of the gate. We'll see what kind of performance she puts together here, as she's going to try a little bit of that tail strategy, a little bit of trying to cut through the deep snow. She goes into that first turn. It seems like speed can be picked up a lot easier in the ski cross event going down this mountain, or going down this track, than the snowboard cross event. But it'll also be nice to see how these competitors handle themselves doing tricks with these with skis and snowboards. So we still have the half-pipe preliminaries and moguls preliminary round to go. Not going to happen today, but looking forward to it. After this event will be the short track 1,000 meter event, so that should be a fun, some more speed skating action coming forth as Amy will cross the finish line. That looked to be a sub-minute time. We'll see what that final time is. And it's a 59.178, so almost a second behind Tails. Next competitor coming up will be Shadow. So bunch of Team Sonic competitors in a row here we're going to be seeing. So should be interesting. Shadow's been having a phenomenal Winter World Championships thus far. So let's see if he can continue it. And And there goes Shadow out of the gate. Already a record holder right now with the downhill event. Let's see if he can continue the skiing success as he goes into a couple of big turns there. As he's been hits 2 of his jumps in a row. He's over 3 seconds behind world record pace though. But right now that top time right now is in fact Sonic that holds that right now. So we'll see if the next competitor after him, Yoshi, who has been sneaking into finals this entire competition, as Shadow has a decent... Whoa, that's going to be a really good time. We'll see what that is. Yeah, and that's okay. That's really good. That's a 57.208, and this will go into Yoshi as the next competitor. But a really phenomenal job there by Shadow. And could that time be enough to get him into another finals? We'll see.
3, 2, 1, go!
And finally, we get a Team Mario competitor in Yoshi as he's out of the gate here. So already doing a decent job. As Yoshi is... picks up some nice speed off those bumps there. Let's see if he can... Wow, already really good jumps already. Goes into that turn. And Yoshi's kind of been a lucky competitor this Winter World Championships. He's been just lucky in terms of sneaking into finals as that like 7th or 8th seed. As you can see, he's going into this final stretch here. We'll see if he can finish out strong. And he will. See what that final time is. And it's a 57.343, so a decent time again. Just slightly behind Shadow. Wario is your next competitor coming up, so we're finally getting some more Team Mario competitors in there. So we'll see if see how Wario handles himself.
3, 2, 1, go!
And now Wario, hoping to make up for his mistake on this track, because he ended up falling down in the snowboard cross event. As that didn't look good, as he goes into a flag there. Going into that turn now, but yep, wiping out on that snowboard cross. Let's see if he can put that mistake from Monday behind him. That's okay. Wario, that's another good one. Entering this final stretch and turn here. He's 2 seconds, despite that mistake earlier going into the flag. Let's see what he can do here. Good jump it, and that's going to be a phenomenal time. We'll see what the precise time will be. That looked to be about a 50-second time. We'll see what it is. If so, yeah, that's a 56.341, and that will make him the leader so far, the fastest time thus far in this event. And we'll get ready to see Blaze take on this course. She's the next competitor coming up, but Wario, what a nice time there.
2, 1, go!
So Wario has put together a phenomenal performance there, as Blaze, whoa, nice turn there, hits the flag, gets a little bit of a boost off of that. As Blaze, uses her special a little bit early. We'll see if this strategy does pay off. And right now, Blaze is okay, about 2.5 seconds behind world record pace here. See if it's good enough. Okay, into that next turn. She's got one more turn in the final stretch here to come up with something. No special to help her, but she's not really getting much speed off of these ramps and off these bumps. She goes into that final stretch here. Is that going to be, that looked to be under a minute. We'll see what that final time is. It's a 59.411, so under a minute, but we'll see if it maybe, does that get her into the finals? It seemed like a kind of outside looking in kind of time. Next competitor coming up will be Bowser. We'll see how this, how the King of the Koopas conquers this course.
3, 2, 1, go!
And Bowser off to the races here out of the gate. Goes into that first turn. Let's see if we can pick up some speed here. And right now, Bowser. Okay, that's... Okay, he's put up a couple of good jumps here. It's just under 3 seconds behind world record pace, but he's got to pick up the pace maybe just a little bit. His turning is a lot better than what it was in the alpine skiing downhill event yesterday, as he enters that second to last turn. 4.2 seconds behind world record pace. Let's see if it's going to be... Can he get there? Dude, he gets across the finish line. We'll see what that final time is, and if it's good enough to maybe get him into the finals. We'll see. It's a 58.877, so slightly faster than Blaze, but that might be a time on the outside looking in as well. Next competitor coming up will be Luigi. We'll see how he handles this course. Luigi, surprise there, ended up getting into the finals of the 500-meter speed skating as he falls into the flag, loses his balance, tries to regains it a little bit. We'll see if the rest of the course plays out okay. Good time to use that special to regain your balance. That's very, very important, as he's just over 2 seconds behind world record pace. Luigi gonna have to really make these jumps and turns really count, and that's kind of where you save your time in this event. 2.7 right now behind world record pace. It would be huge if he would be able to maybe, as he gets into this final stretch, we'll see what kind of time he's gonna... He crossed the finish line. We'll see what that kind of time is. That looked like a really good time, in fact.
Yes.
And it is, in fact, a good time, a 56.942. That puts him in along the ranks with Sonic and Shadow there. That puts him sandwiched right in between them, in fact, with that time. So really good job by Luigi. Next competitor coming up will be Vector, but man, oh man, good job there.
1, go!
And Vector a little bit slow out of the gate there, not the best start in the world. See what he can, if he can salvage anything from this start. Ooh, not really the best either there. Oh, that really isn't the best start. That is not what you wanted to begin this race. As he's going to try to make his jumps, but overall, oh jeez, he's just hitting flags. That's kind of that's not the best race so far. He's hit a couple. Okay, hits another flag to maybe gain some speed up. But he's nearly 10 seconds behind world record pace right now. That could be possibly the slowest time thus far. As he enters that home stretch and will cross the finish line. Well over a minute. We'll see what the final time is. It's probably not going to be pretty. And it's a minute 5.250. So that's the slowest time thus far. So there goes his finals hopes. Up next will be another Team Sonic competitor, Silver. We'll see how he handles himself on the track and how he, if he can put himself in a good position to make finals. So, should be interesting.
3, 2, 1, go!
And Silver gets out of the gate quickly. That's a perfect start, and that's something that Vector missed earlier. As, oh, Silver missed just a little bit there. That's not exactly what you wanted, how you wanted to start, as he already uses a special and already runs into a flag. But we'll see if he can pick up some speed here and gain some ground and maybe finish with a good time. Nearly 2.5 seconds behind world record time there. We'll see if Silver can do anything to catch up here. Next competitor coming up will be Daisy, so we'll start to see some Team Mario again. Man, but already today not a record-breaking performance yet, but a good curling game, and as Silver crosses the finish line there, we've had a couple of good performances in the ski cross event already today, so we'll see if what is Silver's time here at the end. 58.877 is that time right now, so okay, we'll see how Daisy handles the track next. 58.877. Could that be enough to sneak him into the finals? It's an interesting question, actually.
2, 1, go!
Daisy out of the gate quickly. So good start for her. She's going to make a nice jump there over that deep snow. So a good start for her already. But the question is she going to gain a decent amount of speed from these jumps and bumps and turns, as already 2.2 seconds behind world record pace. So already, okay, gets the jump there. Oh, and goes into the deep snow and slams right into a flag. That's going to cost her some seconds. You know, luckily for these ski cross competitors, there are no penalties for running into flags, like in the alpine skiing or giant slalom event. But Daisy will get in the home stretch and finish out the course. What kind of time is she going to get here? The next competitor coming up will be Peach, the current world record holder. So we'll see what kind of time Daisy has right now. A 59.895 is her final time. That probably isn't going to be good enough to get you into the finals, but a sub-minute time nonetheless. And now we're off to the top competitor, number 1 seed, the projected favorite to win the gold in this event, Peach, coming up next.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's go!
Peach off to the races now. So, oh, good jump there. Lands just ahead of that deep snow, so see what oh, that's actually already gaining a little bit of speed. It would be crazy if she somehow manages to break her own record. 1.8 seconds behind her own world record time. So now she's going into this final stretch, turn, and stretch. 1.4 already. That's a really good time. Can she keep this going? Going into that final stretch here. Already, whoa! So right now, what is this final time? That's actually going to be interesting to see what it is. It is a 55.056. That puts her number one so far. Next competitor coming up, Knuckles. We'll see if he could match something similar to that, but what a time. 55.056. Great race by Peach there. As we are on to the next competitor. Knuckles out of the gate. Gets a perfect start, perfect timing there. As right now, ooh, jumps just ahead of that flag. I thought his skates were maybe gonna get caught there at the edge, but it wasn't, in fact. Going through the zigzag part of the track now. Good jump there. Another good jump. Knuckles trying to, oh wow, he is just continuing to just a phenomenal job. Knuckles is going into this final turn here. What kind of hope? Actually, this is going to be a really good time if he, let's see if he can finish the track strong. Another good jump, and whoa. There's 3 more competitors left. Eggman coming up next, but we'll see what this final time is here. Curious to see. Knuckles, 55.657, makes it the second fastest time thus far in this event. So just behind Peach. That's definitely booked him a ticket to the finals. Wonderful, wonderful job. Wonderful race there by Knuckles. Beautiful all around. We'll get to see Dr. Eggman come up next here.
3, 2, 1, go!
And Eggman out of the gate. So good, decent start. We'll see what kind of time he can put up. So already a really good event so far for both teams, both Team Mario and Team Sonic. Right now they both have competitors that have 55-second times or 56 seconds or below times. I think you could maybe see a potential record broken in the finals, but right now we're seeing Dr. Eggman going into this second to last turn. Could it be something? Could he get something here in this last turn, in this final stretch? Could he make something happen? Already past world. Makes the jump at the end, and we'll see what this time is here at the end. Curious to see.
How's that? First.
It's a 58.193. Okay, that kind of puts him on the bubble of maybe making finals. We'll see what that time could entail. Waluigi coming up next as the next competitor.
3, 2, 1, go!
And Waluigi's out of the gate. I think you would probably need to make probably a low 58, maybe a low 58 kind of time. Probably these last two competitors, Waluigi and Bowser Jr., are the final two. Baltimore. That's probably what you're looking for to make that finals. As Waluigi making a couple of good jumps there. It's already a good start. We'll see if he can take it into these final 2 turns here. Makes the turn. Doesn't get a lot of speed out of that area. Okay, entering now the final stretch. Can he make it to the final? Ooh, that's going to be a close time. We'll see what it is. What is that last 50? Okay, 58.377. Could that be enough? Well, the next competitor will be Bowser Jr. So after him, we'll see who made the finals. But already, this is going to be probably one of the closest events, I think, for making finals. And Bowser Jr. Ooh, slow out of the gate. That is not a good start. And already not a good good couple of turns there, or a good jump to begin with. So already making a couple of mistakes early here. See if he can make up for it here on these in the second half of this track here. But almost halfway done with the events of today. Wow, we got short track 1,000 meters coming up next, and we have ski jumping. So should be an interesting batch of events as Bowser Jr. Gonna finish out this course, and we'll see what that final time is as he crosses the finish line. What do we got? And that's a 59.294, so that's a decent time. But here are your finalists. It's sadly not going to be enough because your finalists are as follows. Your number 1 seed will be Peach, 2 seed Knuckles, 3 seed is Wario, 4 seed Sonic, 5 seed Luigi, 6 seed Shadow, 7 seed Yoshi, and your 8 seed and your final one in, Tails. The order in which you see them is the order in which they will go in the finals. Your two competitors that barely missed out on the finals were Dr. Eggman, who finished 9th, and Waluigi, who finished 10th. Dr. Eggman missing out on the finals by just 17 1,000ths of a second. So these are your finalists. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a great event and a great series thus far. Hoping to continue more, but that'll do it. Thank you again, and take care.